Is going on, everyone? Back today for another halftime coaching adjustment show with my brother, Billy Halftime, me, Coach Ed, and we're here to talk sports. We're here to talk life, just chill. Happy football Sunday to those of you who celebrate that. So I know you guys are getting ready for the pro football that are going to be coming on later on today. Here. We didn't go yesterday, so we're here today. We're just going to try and bring you the show. So, before I dive into that, let me check on my brother. How you doing, halftime?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. A little tired, but I mean, had a
I'm always
double.
tired.
Yeah, I had a
I'm
double
always.
header.
I'm getting coach. I'm getting old, man. My freaking body just says, you know what? You need to go to sleep.
Well, I mean, we're two old farts, as Blaze says. So, hey, there you go. So,
Like I get up early in the morning now. Like even on my day off, I get up
hmm
early.
hmm
And like 4 o'clock, I'm walking around my house and just pacing back and forth.
hmm I feel you. There are days I wake up around 4 o'clock. Well, I can't get up that easy. So I'm just laying in bed sometimes and, you know, wishing for the energy like I was when I was 25. Just be
Yes.
like jump in
I don't
and
have
get up
that no
and go.
more.
Yeah. You
I
don't
ain't
have
got
that
that no
anymore.
more. I used to like be full of piss and vinegar, but now it's like
Yeah.
I ain't got it.
Yeah. So um want to tap into the chat real quick. We got Lou there. So make sure you guys
What's
tap
up,
in.
Lou?
Hit the like button. Hit the like button on the Hardcore Sports Network, the Aboriginal Sports Network, on Halftime's channel and mine. All the information is there in the description, so you guys tap in. Lou says Philly's going to clinch in a close one, then Eagles going to roll KC. So
Yes.
big
I'm
day
gonna
for
bring
Philly.
out the brooms today, Lou. On KC.
uh, that will be interesting because that's going to be a tough one. Definitely, KC is
I
not
actually
looking
thought
so
we
smooth.
we had we had Walker in, and I thought, I don't trust Walker, so
Hmm
I
hmm
thought it was gonna be a tough game. I thought we were gonna lose that one, and we came out with a win.
Okay, okay, that's good. All right, so let's get into it, right now. So, I'm going to talk about the Yankees and the Phillies, starting with the Phillies. Um, I have it right here, the standings. For you, how did the Phillies do this week?
The Phillies did great this week.
Hmm
They have been winning their ass off, and they're one game behind Milwaukee, I believe it is,
hmm hmm
to win to be
It's two
having
games.
the best record in baseball again.
It's actually two games.
Is it 2 games?
Yeah, Milwaukee's 91-58, and the Phillies are 89-60.
All right,
So it's two
so it's
games.
2 games.
Hmm
All right, so there's 2 games behind, so we got a chance.
hmm hmm hmm
Did that being the best? Listen, you can have the best record in baseball.
hmm
When it comes to the playoffs, it's a new ball game. It's zero to
hmm
zero.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
last year we had the best record in baseball, and I forget. I know it was a high number. I think somebody said it was 15 games
Mhm.
above everybody, and it's like, oh my god, 15 games above everybody, and here we are, got the best record in baseball, and we're one and done in the playoffs.
Mhm.
So where
Mhm.
did they get us? Nowhere, coach.
No, I'm with you. I mean, sometimes having the best record isn't always the best thing. It's a matter of being consistent and making that strong push so you can get the championship. So I'm definitely with you. Okay, okay. Somebody's up and going today. Got the dog up and barking. Okay.
Sees a cat or a freaking squirrel and they want to eat it.
That's normal, isn't it? For dogs,
Yes.
they want to chow down on some cat meat. So,
It's kind of funny because I got 2 cats and they don't mess with my cats, but if they see a cat outside, they'll bark the hell out of me.
and yeah, that is strange. What's up, Dave? Thanks for tapping in, man.
So
Appreciate
they,
you. Always rocking, always, they're supporting us. So, all right. So back to the Phillies. So they're there. I see exactly what you're talking about. Um, you know, 2 games out of the overall record. They're 9-1 in the last 10 games, so they're definitely
Yes.
on a hot streak. So, see what
They
else
swept the
here.
Mets, and now they're going to sweep the Kansas City.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, hate to go with the good.
Yeah, they're 51-23 at home, 38-37 on the road. So,
I mean, we got Turner's hurt now.
mhm,
Bones hurt. They're on a 10 game or 15 game thing.
mhm.
So Alvarado's done for the year. He's hurt, but like he's not eligible for the playoffs
Mm,
because he's an idiot.
okay.
So you know, but like I try to tell everybody, listen, it's going to be hard to go to the World Series when you lost your best pitcher
Mhm, mhm,
and
mhm,
Cy Young winner, by the way. He would
mhm.
have won the Cy Young. People are just acting like that's no big loss. That's a
Yeah,
huge loss.
yes, that's always a huge loss when you lose talent like that. And it was a key contributor to you and your success overall. I mean, you can't just dismiss that arbitrarily. You just can't. So,
But I mean, the bats better. All right, the bats are coming alive now.
mhm,
Are they going to come alive in the playoffs? These are
mhm,
all good question marks. You know what I mean? These are question
mhm,
marks on the
mhm.
Phillies, and people are not uh, really paying attention to it,
They're not taking it seriously.
right? Because they think the bats are going to be there.
Mhm, mhm. I mean, I get when you want to be confident. Yes, you want to
Right.
have faith and you want to believe, and that's perfectly fine. But there comes a point where you know what you also have to be realistic. So athletes, coaches, yeah, we
Yep.
want to be confident. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, but we're also realistic. Things can happen and change it in
And
a
you gotta be
split second.
realistic. I'm more realistic than a lot of people. Like I
Some
get what
people.
they're saying. I
Mhm.
know they're excited but the season ain't over yet. And then when the playoffs get here, like I think we're gonna be playing the Dodgers, right?
Mhm.
If you
Mhm.
look at it right now, the Phillies are gonna play the Dodgers, right?
Mhm.
So are we gonna beat the Dodgers?
Mhm.
That's gonna be a tough. They're gonna the Dodgers are tough.
Yeah, they definitely are. You can't, like I said, you can't take them lightly. So you have to show respect. They are the world champs for a reason. So
Yes.
they've been there. They put in the grind. They know what it takes. So, but can they? See, that's the key word. Can they? Yeah, you can do it. You can definitely beat them in the playoffs. So, but
Yeah, the bats come alive.
yeah, and you need a little luck. You know.
Yes. Oh yes. But that's the sport.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You need a little bit of luck, but you all need to step up.
Exactly. Exactly. Stepping up is key, to your overall success. So, and you're right. I mean, I've had players who are like, "Oh, we got this, coach. It's no big issue." And you go out there and you're struggling. It's a team you should beat easily, and you're struggling to beat them. And then it's like, what the hell's going on out there? I don't know, coach. They're a lot better than we thought. That's my point.
Yes.
That's what I always
Yeah,
say
you're
to
not
them.
you're not paying attention to the other team. You're like, oh, this is going to be a win. Is and
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Everybody's so pumped, and they're excited, and
Mm-hmm.
but look at the other team. The other team's getting paid money too to play this game.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's why you got to. That's as I like to tell guys. That's just respecting the game. You
Yeah,
have to respect the game. If you don't respect the opponent, you're not respecting the game. And if you're not respecting the game, then you know what? As one of my other
Coach used to say to me, you know, oops, that happened. Got a little
what was
kid.
that?
Not the this auto tune thing on my
What happened to your voice?
not aggravating me. I have auto tune on this thing.
He's got the minion voice. Oh, I would love that. Oh, man.
No, it's gonna bug me.
Oh, shit. I would love that.
No, I'm trying to fix this thing. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, man.
And you don't know how to take it off.
No, I don't.
He has the minion voice. I can't take it off. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm like, yo, what happened to your voice?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait. Hello?
What did you hit that you got the minion voice?
I didn't hit anything.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. Oh, gosh.
You know what you're doing now? No.
No. I'm hitting the voice changer and it's not doing anything. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. Testing.
Oh,
Testing. Wait a minute. What is
you're just having a malfunction. He's a minion now.
Oh, it's gonna aggravate me with the instructions.
Now he thinks he knows what he's doing. No, he don't.
I've read up on this stuff and played with it and
Dave, give Coach a second. He became a minion. He hit something and he became a minion. Some voice changer he has.
yeah, I'm reading the instructions, so.
Did you get this new product?
I've had this for a little while, so I don't know what the heck happened. I know
I love it.
crack on me. I don't care.
I love it. Oh. Is it a time thing or? No, you're not.
How does my voice sound?
There you go.
All right, I just had to shut it down and bring it back on. Oh man, I didn't hit anything.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I know. I'll probably
Yeah,
tell
the
Mr.
minion voice. All right, he's
Yep.
back.
I'll tell Mr. Clifford. He'll have fun with it, and you guys will post it all over the place. So, I'm cool. I'm cool. It's fine. So, I'm going to master this thing. I'm telling you, I'm going to master it. It bugs me.
I gotta get one now.
Yeah, I just got a simple
I just
one.
want one with the emojis, but you got one with a voice.
Yeah. So, I was actually thinking about getting another one to put into it because it actually had more additives to it, more sounds where you have like this and
Congratulations, well done.
you have all those different
You're right.
sound effects. So
See,
they
that's
had,
what I want. I want one with the sound effects, but if you got one with a voice changer, oh my lord!
yeah, I think this one. Where did I get? Oh, I got this one off of Amazon. Yeah, I think I got it off of Amazon, and it's a G10 mixer. So, but it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn
Oh,
it.
God. I love it.
What's up, Leaf?
I
Yeah,
love the menu. You should have kept the voice.
No. That's gonna Chiefs funeral. Eagles gonna bury the Chiefs today. Okay. We're going to see. It's gonna be a good. Like I said, it's gonna be a good football day. So, Nick, what's up, man? Thanks for rocking with us last night, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here as always, man. Told you we'll be on. So uh, Christmas came early, man. He's always still calls you his goat, man. He calls you his goat. So there you are. So all right, let's get back
What's
to the
up, Nick?
baseball talk because got to make sure we get through. You got football coming on at one half. I mean, it's streaming
Yep.
the Phillies game as well as the Eagles game. So,
I'm going to stream the Phillies and Eagles game. This is going to be rough.
yeah, you go next. You got a triple header. You got this, the
This,
baseball
and as
and the
soon as I'm
football.
done this, I'm shooting right over to the Phillies.
Here we go. So, all right. So as
How's
we
your
speak,
Yankees?
yeah, that's what I was getting to next. Now, so Yankees are as I was talking with NYG on Tuesday. The Yankees are 2.5 games behind the Toronto Blue Jays, who are in first place for the overall record in all of the AL. So, and as
Right.
much as I've been complaining and screaming about the Yankees, and look, we haven't had Cole all season. You talked about losing your All Star pitcher. We haven't had ours all season, and you're 2.5 out of the overall record. So, and like you said, I'm with you. You know, you could be one and done in the playoffs. So, but on the same token, the Yankees they're doing well. They're 6-4 over the last 10. So there was a point in time that I think they were 8-2. So we just took two away from. We beat Boston, and we tonight I think is the closer. So we can possibly sweep Boston tonight. So they're doing what they need to do. Um, to position themselves in terms of baseball standing. So um, now, one thing that NYG talks about, yeah, but they're doing everything with the long ball. In the playoffs, it's about pitching. And
Yep.
they've had some good pitching, but the bullpen is the problem with the Yankees.
Right.
And that's going to get
Same
you
thing
in
with the
trouble.
Phillies.
Yeah, that's going to get you in trouble. But like I told him, I said, if the Yankees can get to the overall record, 2.5 behind Toronto. Now they did have a rough one against Toronto. I think Toronto took 2 or 3 from them. But then if you can catch Toronto and you can pass them, no matter what, you can end up having the overall best record. So I mean, it's a lot of things that have to fall their way, but
Yes.
it's a good thing. So
But you got to have some kind of luck in baseball, all sports actually.
yeah,
But the stuff, the chips have to fall your way.
yeah. Last night they jumped out of Boston early, and then Boston started chipping away, and then I think they ended up getting one secure run, and coming away. I think it was 5-3 yesterday that they won. Check that to make sure. Yeah, I believe it was 5-3. Baseball. Wait. Well, even got the WNBA. I forgot about the WNBA's today too. So I got the Liberty and the Yankees at the same time today. I mean, Liberty and the Giants at the same time. So yesterday the Yankees won 5-3. Yeah, here it was. So, yeah, so we'll see. So I know they have Boston today, and then after that they have 3 with the Twins, 4 with the Orioles. And they usually do well against the Twins. The Orioles are always challenging, even though Orioles are not in a winning record. They end up the season 7 games with Orioles overall, and then the White Sox. So, and the White
We have the Diamondbacks. I think the Twins are last.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's another team. I forget the team though.
So you guys got the Twins too. So, all right. So let me see. The Twins they're down in the dumps. Yeah. So we close out with Baltimore after this, which is 10 games under 500. So they have an opportunity, man. That's why I was saying they have the opportunity to um, catch Toronto. What's up, Iman? Thanks for tapping in, brother. Appreciate you. Salute. What's up, Chad? This is halftime. The kittens are
What's up,
still waiting
Chad?
for halftime to come pick them up.
No, Chad. Just because you got cats over there, don't mean they had to come over here. I got 2. I'm good enough. I don't need 9.
Man. one quick thing with college football. Did you see last night the big defensive lineman who got an interception and ran it back 70 yards? He weighs
No,
he weighs 360 pounds, bro.
really.
360, yes.
I
The
didn't get
US.
to see because I was at a birthday party.
I was late last night. It was USC, so I think they started around 9 o'clock. But yeah,
Yeah, I
the
didn't get home.
USC
I
Patricia.
forget what time we got home, but yeah, we had a birthday party. It was one of them 50-year-old birthday parties.
Okay, okay. Well, it's still a good birthday party there. So hope
Yeah,
you guys had a good time. So what's up, Barcode? Yeah,
he's
let's go fight.
360 and he scored a
Yep.
touchdown.
Ball popped in the air. He caught it and took off. It was one offensive lineman who was close to him, and he outran him. That
40
offensive
yards,
no, it was 70 yards. He ran 70 yards for the touchdown.
7 yards,
70, 70.
70,
Yes,
70.
yes.
Holy shit. That boy got legs.
Let me see if I can find.
I mean, if he said 4, I'm like 40. All right.
Yeah,
70.
yeah, bro. It was a big one there. So
That dude, yo, he went to the bench. He started giving me the oxygen tank. I
yes,
need it.
yes, yes, yes. So um, yeah, I'm trying to look it up now to see the video if they have it online. Man, when I saw that, I was just like, man, I'd be dead. I would be dead, man.
70.
Yeah, and 360 pounds.
That dude has lost every hair he had in his body.
Mm-hmm.
I know if you would have told me get my fat ass moving for 70 yards, I'd be like, nah, I ain't making that.
Yeah, so Chad says, Coach Ed, there must have been something floating in Morgantown. Yeah, there was a lot of Pittsburgh Panthers going down like flies. Man, I was surprised when West Virginia beat Pittsburgh, man. Because I didn't. But again, that's a rivalry there between West Virginia and Pittsburgh. So it goes back. I think when my father was born in West Virginia but grew up in Pittsburgh, so I understand. That one goes back and forth. So, but yeah. So all right. So it looks like we're done with baseball. Um, both teams are in a good spot. So hopefully they can close out with the end of the baseball season coming around now. So
Yeah,
and hopefully we can get both teams playing for the World Series, Yankees versus the Phillies. That would be awesome
that
for
would
me.
be cool.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah. So, oh, you're a Mountaineer fan? Oh man, let me just say this, Chad, because I go back to the old Big East day. I'm a Rutgers Scarlet Knight, so you know, you know, your daggone Mountaineers used to really irk me. That one time they beat us when we could have won the Big East outright and gone to a BCS bowl game, but they beat us. So salute to them. Some great players back in the day. So but all right. So we're gonna close out the baseball talk, and we're going to talk about this question. Thoughts on the New York Giants debacle performance in Week 1? Are they the worst team in the NFL? And will coaching and management staff last the season? So, for those of you who don't know, the Giants played Washington. There's a lot of energy with Giants fans. We were ready, blah, blah, blah. And the daggone team only scored 6 points, 2 freaking field goals. 6 points. I mean, it was just they could not do. Offensive line is the same issues no matter what. Andrew Thomas is still down, didn't even play. They're talking about he might go on the IR right now. So and it's like with this coaching staff, those are the same freaking problems. We got down to the goal line. First and goal from the 1 freaking yard line. And you want to try and do a tackle eligible pass to a
Oh, what
rookie?
the hell is that?
Thank
What?
you.
Why would you do that?
Thank you. They had Bo lined up at the left tight end, and they had Russell Wilson play fake and roll to the left. It's not even rolling to his strong arm.
Not even roll to his strong side.
No, they had him roll to the left. He had people in front of him, and he tried to hit Bo, and he had to throw it out the back of the end zone. And then from there, they couldn't even get the ball into the end zone with two other rushers. They ended up.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, you gotta roll to his strong side, not his weak side.
I'm going to say this. This is the problem that I have with Brian Davis. And I've had this since year 2. I've been saying this. I've been the middle of his second year. I've been telling people he is not a head coach. But here's the issue. When you get to short yardage, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, a lot of times they come out with 5 wide receivers. It's like, what the line up and punch people in the damn face.
Yes. See, they overthink it, Coach. They overthink the plays. Try to be the smartest guy in the room. Just punch him in the face.
This guy got no damn balls. I'm sorry, excuse my language.
Get that fucking ball up the middle.
That's why I'm gonna be brutally honest. That's why I have a lot of respect for the Eagles. Because what do you guys do? You pinch it in, you get in tight, and you just boom, give it to Jalen Hurts and just go for it right there.
Bush and freaking, we'll get it in there, but we're gonna force our way in.
Exactly, and that's
they're not going to be the smartest guy in the room, and they're telling everybody. You already know what we're going to do. It ain't even a play. We're like, oh, fuck. Here we go. We know what the Eagles are going to do, but we can't stop it.
It's like Bill Parcells used to say back in the day. It doesn't matter if they know what the play is. Can they stop it?
Yes.
It's just that simple.
Yep.
It's simple. Like you said, they're overthinking it. He thinks he's cute, want to spread the team, but dumbass, what you're doing is, first of all, you're condensing your offensive line. You already have a bad offensive line. At least if you have tight ends in there, you make it tight. It makes it harder for somebody to come over the edge and get into the backfield.
Yep.
Now, just pinch, shoot the legs, and just go. It's real simple.
It is.
I've been doing this since I learned coaching back in 1981. It's simple. And Brian Dable and his staff are the most incompetent coaching staff because everything that the Giants go through, it's one thing. You've changed players, all of this. But what's the constant in all of this? The head coach. You want to throw the general manager in too? I'll throw the general manager in because they're a pair. They're married together.
So if you're getting ready to coach, you got to get ready to your general manager.
And for me, yes, they're the worst in the NFL, bro. I'm sorry. And yeah, I'm a Giants fan, and all the Giants fans, y'all want to kill me for, well, why don't you be supportive, coach? You're usually optimistic. Yeah, you're right. I'm usually optimistic. But when it came to Brian Dable, nope. But
But I look at the first game like it's a preseason game. Like, I don't think these teams are ready yet, Coach.
Most teams are not. No, I get that. But see, here's the thing.
I'm not giving them any excuse for that stupid shit. But just saying,
But halftime, even the Jets scored points. Look
yes,
what the Jets did. The Jets 6 points.
Yeah, 6.
6 points.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You were the lowest
2 field goals. That's all you got.
That's it. But when you have I think they had 7 opportunities in between the 5 and the goal line to score a touchdown.
Now you got to be. If you're in the red zone, you got to be able to score.
Yeah, thank you.
If you're in the red zone, you got to be able to score.
Look, I get a field goal here and there. I'm not saying
you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss sometimes, but you got to get in the end zone.
And that's the point.
And that's a coaching thing. That's not even the player thing.
Look, we have
your
issues.
teams better get you in the end zone.
We have issues with number one with really right now. Illuminor, even though he didn't play a good game, but number one, starting with the interior of the offensive line. Man, I'm telling you, they're toilet paper. They're toilet paper. And it just frustrates. And then some of your calls, and the stuff. I'm literally looking at them halftime. When I tell you, sometimes they want to run inside. They don't even run inside zone. And for those of you who don't know what I mean, in inside zone, you take. Sometimes teams have two interior defensive linemen. You double team them to get drive and go. They don't
Yes.
even do that. They just turn around and just do a basic dive. Every offensive lineman is one on one, just fire out, and they're
Oh,
getting their asses beat, and you turn
you're
around and
not
handle.
trying to open a hole.
No. So, and that's my thing. Run inside zone is sentimentality for your offensive line, for your team. And it's like, nah, bro, nah. This is what I mean by this staff is terrible. There's things that you're doing. Elite neighbors. I know you guys saw the confrontation or whatever, but you know what? The kid is getting frustrated, and before long, he's going to be like Saquon Barkley. I want to get out of here. You know, look, freaking Daniel Jones went to Indianapolis and led the Colts to a big win.
Yo, he got look like Peyton Manning over there.
And you got to tell it. And there are those of us who said, look, it's not Daniel Jones, or it's not completely Daniel. And I'm not saying he didn't play bad at times. He even admitted it. Yes, he did. But it's the freaking coaching. It's coaching.
Yep. So you got Indiana Jones now, not Danny Dimes. He's Indiana Jones.
But do you think the Giants are the worst team in the NFL?
No, not yet. One more game. Give them one more game. Because if you're 0-2, all right, then you got to think. Like I always say, the first game, it's going to be, I think it's like a preseason game to me. Even when the Eagles play Dallas, they're not really ready. No team's really ready for the start of the season. They're still in preseason mode. So give them one more loss. Next game, if they don't show up and actually put points on the board, then you might want to say,
Here, I'm going to say this to you. Today, they play down in Dallas. Next week, they host Kansas City. The week after that, they host the Chargers. They could be 0-4.
Yes, quick.
And then they go to face the
Saints. No, coach. Do you fire your coach right away?
I'm getting
during the season. During the season, if you're the general manager, so you can save your ass. Because you got to look at that too. If you're rotting and dying with him, and you don't do nothing.
No, I get you. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ownership is going to look at you and say, "What are you doing?" And I get you with that. I'm going to say this: 0-4 for most coaches, I would say no. Dable, I'm done with him. So if you fire him, but then again, I'm like, well, who are you going to get to replace him from this freaking staff?
Right.
So,
you can go get Chucky.
Victor, I'm going to.
You can go get Chucky.
Because to me, it's the Giants and the Dolphins. And the fifth game, we actually played the Saints, who didn't look that bad in their game. So the Giants are not going to be favored in any game from here on out.
I will have to say right now, it's the Dolphins. Just because Danny Dimes spanked the living piss out of them. Did they even score? The Dolphins didn't score a point?
I think they had 8 points.
They had 8?
Yeah.
I mean, damn, like, they had Danny Dimes looking like he was Peyton Manning.
Yeah, they lost 33-8. That's why I said the Giants had the lowest scoring output, 6 points.
Yeah.
The Dolphins had 8 points.
I mean, that's pretty bad, though. It's
yes.
Bad.
That's why I'm like this. That's why I feel the way I feel. Let me see the Saints.
You have a good point though, because you was watching something and it didn't make sense what they were doing. You're in the red zone and you're not trying to score.
You're doing rinky-dink bull BS. If it's Pop Warner High School, I get it. Even some colleges, I get it. But that's your first time you're at the 1 yard line. yo, line it up and let's go, coach.
Right in the middle.
Even the offensive linemen were like, yo, we thought we were going to run. And he called this play, and Russell Wilson said that was the play called. I ran with it. You know, so because look, Russell Wilson knows. Think about the Super Bowl.
And this is the thing. Russell Wilson should have audibled it.
And he could.
But I understand he can't go over the guy's head. But he should have said, you know what? Fuck this. I'll go to the goddamn top of the top. Like, yo, this dude didn't know we're trying to win a game, not lose.
Exactly. The Saints lost to the Cardinals by 7 points, man. I'm looking at this, and you had opportunities against Washington, and Washington just made the Giants look like. Personally, you asked the question about firing. If they're 0-4, yeah, I'm firing Dable. If I'm ownership, I'm looking at Shane. I'm like, you want to ride and die with him? You want to fall on the sword with your boy?
Yeah.
So, you know, in the meantime, look, I know there's no really someone I'm comfortable with, but look, if you got to put it in Kafka's hand for the time being, put it in Kafka's hand until the end of the season, and then do what you got to do. As far as Dable, he is the worst coach for a Giants fan. I say to a lot of Giants fans, he's Ray Handley 2.0. For those of you who don't know, look up Ray Handley. He was a terrible coach. I think he came right after Bill Parcells. Lasted 2 years and he was gone. So
he didn't even last long.
No.
He was horrible. He was horrible for y'all. I kind of liked him for years, but you know he was horrible for years.
No, exactly. So he
made the Eagles look better.
It's why I'm with the Giants. It's just like a few people, my family asks, how are the Giants? And I'm like, I don't care. I'm just waiting until they fire the head coach. I'm really waiting until they fire the head coach because, man, I'd rather go out there and pull some coach from the Pop Warner sideline and throw him in as an NFL head coach. Yeah. That's how much I don't want Dable as a head coach. Because what I just said is stupid.
How you just explained it to me don't make a bit of sense.
No, it doesn't.
If you're at the 1 yard line, everybody knows you're just gonna run it.
The first play,
first down is a run. The second down is a run.
Look, I could if you ran on first down and it was a tough one, I could be I'm not gonna like it, but I could say, okay, you at least try it on first down. But your very first play, what you're saying to your team is, oh, we're not tough. We can't get a freaking yard.
Yeah.
You can't get a fucking yard for a touchdown?
If you can't get a yard for a touchdown, and you can't trust your offensive line to get in the end zone, and you can't trust somebody to push the running back in 1 yard, there's something wrong with that team.
Brian Dable, here's the thing. Y'all get down to the 1 yard line. Call a fucking timeout. Come get a bus. Bring me to the game. Suit me up. Let me play center one fucking play. I guarantee you I will get you a fucking yard in the end zone. You may have to carry me off on a stretcher after that, but I promise you will get 1 fucking yard. I don't care if I'm in there gouging eyes, punching guys in the private parts, whatever the case may be. I'm getting you the man in front of me is going to go into the fucking end zone. And I don't care if they've been working their asses out. I don't care if I'm damn near 60 years old. I promise you'll get 1 fucking yard. You will. You can carry me off the field after that, but you'll get 1 fucking yard.
That's crazy.
This makes no sense.
You can't. If I was the upper management, and like if I was like, yo, what the fuck are we doing? How come you didn't run the ball? Like it's 1 yard. What was that play?
Bro,
what are we doing? Are we trying to win games or are you trying to carve up the games?
Bro.
You said 6 times you was in the red zone.
No, 7 times. They said
7 times you were in the red zone? All right,
not the red zone. in between the 5 and the goal line, short yardage to get the touchdown.
7 times you were in between the 5 and the goal line.
Yep.
And you came up with nothing.
Nothing but 2 field goals.
Now, see, that's not even the players. Take the players away from me. That's bad play calling. Straight up bad play calling. That's what that is. 7 times? Like, I didn't even watch that game.
Nope.
But I'm like, you're just telling me 7 times. That's it. I don't even need to watch the game. I can say it's bad play calling.
Exactly.
Because you can sit there and throw it to your goddamn tight end every 7 times. You were there. He could have been in the end zone 7 fucking times.
So, I'm just like
Just a little freaking slant.
One, that's your first time down there and you do some rinky-dink cute stuff. Do you know what you're telling your team for the whole season? This is why coaches lose the players' confidence in them because of stuff like this. Because of stuff like this.
That's bad play. That's
bad. Why I laugh at you guys with Philly when y'all talk about Sirianni back in the day. I'm like, Sirianni he might not be the best, but he's still a very competent and good coach.
He's a good coach, but sometimes I put a question mark on what the fucking guy was thinking sometimes.
That's fair. We do that with every coach.
But hold on, you can say that about every coach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you are right on that.
So,
you can say that about every coach. You can even say that about Bill Belichick and friggin', everybody. So
I will say this: back in the day, I used to scream about firing Tom Coughlin until he got on that Super Bowl run, because there were times I was questioning what he was doing. But now I understand. Brian Dable, nah, bro, I don't understand you. I'm not even trying to understand you. You got to go. You got to go, in my opinion. So, if somebody said, "Would you fire Dable right now?" Where do I sign off on this, man? Where do I sign off? Real quick, man. You got a petition?
Yeah, I'm signing. The owner. Even if I was the owner, I'd be like, "Yo, listen, I need to have you in my office." You know what I mean? This is what I'd probably do. I'd be honest with you, Coach. I'd bring the general manager in there and say, "Listen, we were in at the 5-yard line 7 damn times in this game, and we couldn't come up with nothing. Listen, figure out the problem, because the next game that is like this, I don't care if you want to stick up for your boy or not. You both go, or something's got to happen." Because 7 times you being in the 5-yard line and you come up with nothing. You're trying to win games. You spend the owner spent a lot of money. So you need to put money back into and the way you get more money is the W's.
Yes, exactly. And here's the other thing. Don't forget, Brian Dable was this offensive guru, this genius, this wonder boy, quarterback whisperer.
With Brett Favre and
Josh Allen, and all these guys. What do they say? Bang Fagu? Get out of here with that.
He was acting like he was teaching Brett Favre. I'm like, dude, first of all, Brett Favre came from Atlanta. You ain't teach him shit. He was a rookie in Atlanta. He went to Green Bay because y'all didn't have nobody. And that dude just has a cannon. Brett Favre just told you go fuck yourself. I ain't listening to your dumb ass as a quarterback coach.
Exactly. So, all right, I've ranted enough about that.
I love that one. I love that rant.
Yeah.
We are the freaking coach got his coach is firing the coaches.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Jalen Carter, his punishment came down. He was fined $57,000, and the week 1 where he was kicked out, was the punishment enough? There were different arguments, but everyone I've heard or say anything, nobody said he was just going to be kicked out of just that game. Everyone thought he was going to at least be minimum 2 games. That
Yeah.
game and it today.
Yeah.
Up to 4 games. I've heard 4 or 5 games. I've heard that spectrum.
Yeah, I heard 4 or 5. I'm like, me personally, I only said 2, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't expect him to get fined with the money. I thought it was going to be 2 straight games, I guess, without pay. So if you want to talk money situation, that's the money situation. But I thought at least going to be 2 games.
Exactly.
So
was it enough though? Honestly,
I don't know. You got to find out how he acts. This is the thing. Like when you're a young kid, coach, right? And you got beaten. You know what I'm saying? When you got beat by your parents because you did something wrong, you got disciplined. Was this discipline enough? You know what I mean?
But that's the thing, because you think that he's going to get 2 games, so that's still the discipline. Like you said 2 games. I thought honestly 4 games. But I'm saying, because here's the bigger picture. What is the message? What is the type of message you saying? Do you not realize right after that there was a Florida kid who spit on a player? So it's like, this is college football, and a kid mimics the same thing he did.
Yes.
And it's like, well, what? First of all, these kids are seeing that. So what kind of message are you sending? Because I mean, maybe I'm on my high horse.
That's why I said 2. You got to send a message.
And that's my point. Because also, some guys might think, oh, well, Jalen Carter only got 1 game, so it's okay. Look, some guys will be like, oh, I'll take the suspension and pay the fine, whatever it is, if it's a game pay, because I think that's what it is. That $57,000 is game pay. So okay, I'll take the game pay and do whatever, because I don't like this son of a gun. So yeah, I'll do it. That's a selfish attitude, but
yes,
I'm looking at, what do you send in the NFL? You're supposed to be setting the precedent. Halftime, would you spit on someone?
No. First of all, you never would spit on somebody. No. I will never I will never swing the first punch. If I ever got into a fight, I never swung at the first punch. I never swung the first hit punch. I'm always respectful trying to be respectful to everybody. That was so disrespectful, spitting on Dak Prescott. But, it's also disrespectful that, hey, here's the owner of the Eagles, and here's a guy spitting on some guy. Like, yo, you're working for me. I don't need you spitting on. And you have to look at it as it is a job. It ain't like they're in high school anymore. Grow the fuck up. You're in business. I don't need you spitting on that guy.
Exactly.
Especially with there's all these different freaking like AIDS and everything else out there. Nothing for nothing. It's just out there. You don't know. You don't know what somebody has. So
exactly.
I will never spit on anybody.
Look, where I come from, you spit on somebody, you better be ready to fight to the death, man.
Yeah, you're
I'm be honest.
Somebody's losing their teeth.
Yeah, I've seen some, dude knock a dude out and then stomp on their head where people had to pull him off because he's like, yo, he spit on me. Nah, man, I don't take that. Just like you said, there's germs. There's so much more. It's just
but like another thing, coaches. That's against. It's even against the law.
The law. It's
against the goddamn law. So literally, Dak Prescott could have pressed charges on Jalen Carter.
Exactly.
And had him put in jail. Exactly. That's jail time. He would have got put in jail.
Nick says if somebody takes a sip of Halftime Pepsi, then we might have a problem.
Yeah, we might have a problem. We might have a problem.
But see, he ain't gonna spit on him. He's going.
I'm not gonna spit on you. I'm gonna punch you in the face. That's all.
There you go. So, but yeah.
But then you stole something from me. So now I'm allowed to hate you.
Yeah. So, but again, to me, the NFL, it's about, first and foremost, the message that you're trying to send.
Right. I
So,
don't think it. I'm an Eagles fan,
mhm.
big diehard Eagles fan. I don't think the punishment was strong enough, but that's me.
No, I'm with you.
And that's me. That's just me because I'm being realistic.
I'm also, as a parent, as a grandfather, I'm thinking about the kids that are out there because these kids see that and then they go to their games and now they hear about the fines and the penalties. Now, if he was sitting 2, 3, 4 games, kids might be thinking about that. Like I said, literally, he did it on Thursday. That Saturday in the Florida game, a kid spits on another kid.
Yep.
Like,
Jalen Carter did it. Why can't I?
exactly. So, and that's my point. Or they just saw him do it, so they got caught up in emotion. Now, if they didn't see him, maybe they do something else. But you're spitting on somebody, and that's my problem because it's like, as Nick said earlier, there's too much hate in this world. He's setting a terrible example for younger players wanting to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
Because they're going to think that's common practice. Jalen Carter is the best player on the Eagles defense.
Yes.
So, he first of all, you impact your team. Your teammates need you. Now look, as the Eagles fans, I get it. You guys love it. Oh, he just had to lose that game, and we won the game already too. So now we don't have to worry about that anymore. I get it. That's something that you would think about selfishly as a fan, but as a human being, nah, man.
No, as a human being, and that's why I said he deserved two games as a human being. If I was Dak Prescott, I would really think about pressing charges. You know what I mean? Listen. And this is me, just to teach him a lesson.
Yes, I get it, bro. It's on it's on video. It's evident. Everyone knows about it
all over the world. So you can't sit there and say it didn't happen.
Exactly. So,
I think the NFL, you would it would be harder to, I guess, press charges, but I don't know.
Yeah, true. I mean,
because you're in the stadium and you're in
the NFL takes and most law enforcement the NFL will handle it. You're right, but then again, Dak Prescott to say, no, I need this to handle. He could do it on his own. Technically, he doesn't really need the NFL, but it would cause a lot of problems in the NFL. But
I think it would cause some problems.
Yeah. So, but technically,
yes, he could really press charges.
And it's only a week, so it's not like the statute of limitations.
No, he can still press charges.
So, and that's the other thing. As athletes, you got to realize that there's certain things that go beyond the physical game of playing football. That is not in the rules. That's not tolerated. Like you said, it's against the law. Man, you might say, "Oh, that's pussy, man. That's weak." No, but it's still the law.
Still the law.
Still the law. So
still the law. Listen, all right. It doesn't matter if somebody's not allowed to touch you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody pushes you to give you just a little shove, you can press charges on them.
Yeah.
They get up to your face close enough and they step on your foot, you can press charges on them.
Exactly.
This is how life is. Because what am I going to do? I don't want to get in a fight. You don't have to get in a fight yet.
Exactly.
They're trying to tell you stop fighting.
Exactly. So, all right. Enough about that. We got that covered. Just real quick, just to touch on some of the NFL games today. For those of you that don't know who's playing, Giants are at Dallas. Cleveland is at Baltimore. You might think it's going to be a blowout, but those teams always play each other tough, no matter what. The
Giants are at Dallas.
Yep. Yeah. Kicks off at 1:00.
Damn. And you know what I said about the Giants and Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I said it was going to be you bring out the brooms. I thought the Giants were going to sweep them, but
Giants ain't sweeping nobody, man. They gonna get
Judges ain't sweeping nobody, man.
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose every game in the division. Go ahead, Giants fan. Get at me, coach. You would sell out, whatever the case. I'm speaking the truth.
Giants doing this. You're telling me I gotta take that back,
bro? Yes. the Giants are that bad. I will say there's a large facet of Giants fans who are now saying what I've been saying for a while. The problem is the coaching staff. Yeah, there's problems with the offensive line and some of the players, but it starts with the coaching staff, and that's the problem. I have no confidence, none, in this coaching staff. Like it's like this with this coaching staff for me.
Wow.
Like
I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Giants win, and they'll be 1-1.
I will say this: if the Giants ended the season,
I'm not saying they're gonna win by a lot.
I get it.
But Dallas is horrible. If CeeDee Lamb can't catch, he had 4 straight balls going to him, and he couldn't catch them.
He tortures us.
He tortures us. You'll need to accept the latest privacy agreement.
Lady, I ain't talking to you.
Don't worry, I get that too. So,
like, CeeDee Lamb couldn't. Hey, I don't know what's going to happen. That's going to be an interesting game now.
I put it to you like this: it wouldn't surprise me if it's another 21-6 game, something to that effect. That's just how bad I think the Giants are. I'm telling you, if the Giants went 0-17, it would not surprise me. Do I want that to happen? No, of course not. Even with as much as I don't like this coaching staff, I don't want to see my team go 0-17 because then you're the worst team ever in the NFL. But it ain't going to surprise me. It's not going to surprise me. The only thing I will say, here's one thing I do think several Giants fans think: if the Giants, lose like the next 2 games, they're going to be craving for a Jackson Dart. And they say that might save Dable. And I'm like, no, it won't. But I don't want to put a rookie quarterback back there behind a bad offensive line and get him beat up like the old David Carr. I don't understand. I'm like, and I've said this, I'm like, David Carr was the number 1 overall draft pick for the Houston Texans when he came out. And they put him behind an old bad offensive line. And he got his ass whooped.
Yep.
And it took everything out of him.
He never became the same.
Nope. He became, it spiraled out.
Scared all the time. The rest of his career, he was just scared.
He was a backup. He won Super Bowls with the Giants. Don't get me wrong. As a backup behind Eli.
Yeah, he's a backup. He sat on the bench.
So, we see Cleveland, Baltimore, Jacksonville, Cincinnati, Chicago, Detroit interests me because you got Ben Johnson going back to Detroit. So,
Detroit's playing who?
Chicago. They host Chicago. So it's going to be interesting.
The way that Detroit played has me scratching my head.
What?
I mean, I don't know. I think Detroit's going to go down.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think Chicago is going to beat them.
Okay.
And not by much. I mean, these are not by much.
No, I get.
It ain't like it's going to be a blowout. There's no blowouts here.
Let me see. It might be a blowout or 2. No, not that one.
There is going to be a blowout. It's going to be at 4:30. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Philadelphia Eagles.
It ain't going to be no blowout.
Just like the Super Bowl, baby.
Trust me, you got Pops coming back to the area, too.
Yo, it's going to be just like the Super Bowl.
Isaiah Pacheco, Jersey boy from South Jersey, going to get that following in there. You got the Swifties. Come on.
No way. Just like the Super Bowl. You know how, like, it was a 26-0?
Different
year. They couldn't get past the 50-yard line?
Different year. You got the Swifties. You got Travis Kelce going to be rocking for his new fiance. You know he don't want to get his butt whooped like that. Come on, man. Nah, it ain't going to be no blowout. You might as well
just, he's going to be bringing Patrick Mahomes and put his head down like, what the hell?
Nope, it's not going to be a blowout. Y'all might win. I'll give you that.
Try.
It ain't going to be no blowout.
What are you doing to me? Stop worrying about getting married. That's what's going to happen.
You'll have Taylor Swift walking around.
Him and Taylor Swift going to be talking about the wedding instead of bringing him play football. Hold on. Travis, what do you think about these flowers? You can't play right now. We have to talk about this.
Yeah, that is true. You know, they women do ask you that. Look, it's your day.
At the wrong times, they ask you stupid questions when you get married. You're like,
no, I'm talking about prepping for the wedding. They ask you,
but like, they're like, what do you think about these fellas? First of all, I got this TV in my hand that's 300 pounds, and you're over here like thinking about, what's this? How about these flowers?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, how about it, Coach? Back in the day, one of those big ass TVs you had to carry. Had these small, skinny ass TVs.
My ex-wife was like that. My ex-wife was like that. Yeah, you know.
Listen, I got me a wife. I know what it's like.
Oh, crazy. Man. My ex-wife used to really. Oh my gosh, and what's even worse, she's a damn Cowboys fan. So yeah, she used to back in the days get at me. So, you know, she's like my team. And what's so funny? She's a Cowboys fan. She lives in South Jersey, and everybody in her family are Eagles fans. And I was just like,
1 minute, Coach. I gotta help out the princess.
Go ahead. All right, Halftime will be back in just a couple of minutes. Excuse me. You know, duty call. You know how that is. You know, most of you, if you're parents, you know how that is. So, been there myself. Thank God mine are adults now. So, ooh, you got Miami or Patriots. David, I think Patriots are definitely better than Miami. Miami only scored 8 points. You're supposed to have this prolific offense. So I think Patriots win. Patriots are definitely a better team. They're also better coached. So, you know, I think they'll be in there and they'll come out victorious, even though the game is in Miami. But it might be even more the reason. Patriots like, ooh, nice weather. You know, you got South Beach that you can go check out a little bit afterwards. All them fine honeys that are out there too. Come on, man. You know, so at time do you listen to Taylor Swift Drive? That's a good one, Dick. Definitely going to hit him with that one when he comes back. That's a good one. So I don't know a Taylor Swift song, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't. I don't know any of her songs. So the only time I ever seen her in practical senses is when she was on The Voice a couple of times as a judge. I was just like, oh, okay. You know, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, so you know, so I can't tell you if she can or cannot sing. You know, so that's for you guys to judge. And you know, you love her. Appreciate you guys. I mean, my musical taste is eclectic, you could say. So, I mean, I can go from Halftime and I were just talking about that. I can go from hip hop to rock. I mean, back in the days, I was a Metallica fan. I mean, you know, so, you know, a couple of questions on the table to Halftime. First one is, who do you have, Miami or the Patriots?
Oh, I got the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Miami is going to be garbage.
Mm-hmm.
That coach needs to be fired. Miami whole team is just garbage. Yeah. You just had Danny Dimes look like freaking Dan Marino, freaking Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
He was just chucking the ball all over the place.
Mm-hmm. So, and here's a question for you. Halftime, do you listen to Taylor Swift driving to and from work?
No. To be honest with you, I didn't even know Taylor Swift even sung. I'm like, who the hell is Taylor Swift?
I'm with you. It's like, I don't know her songs. I don't know if she can or can't sing.
I have never heard none of her songs.
Yeah, so.
You know, it's really funny. Check this one out. When she first started, I was working on her parents' pool.
Really?
Down the shore.
You know her? Oh, wow.
Her parents have a pool down the shore, and we were working on it. They're like,
oh, wow.
You know these people? I'm like, yeah. What are Taylor Swift's parents? I'm like, The singer, when she started, I'm like, they're like, yeah.
Okay, player, I see you. I see you. Here you go. And yeah, Nick, I got a couple songs by the Commodores, and yeah, Tribe Called Quest. I mean, trust me. I mean, like I said, I got some Metallica, GNR, Guns N' Roses, Nirvana. I mean, trust me, I go. And I was even telling him about my one of my middle daughters. Um, she can sit down and tell you music from the 1940s, what type of music it was, who wrote it, all of this. She's the musical
That right there is
genius.
awesome.
So she knows music inside and out. When she was in high school, she was in music theory and performing arts, and I still try to push her to this day to get back into the studio. But she's worrying about her career and doing her thing, and I ain't mad at her. So I always tell her, don't make that money. Just don't let the money make you. What's up? What's up, AK man? Thanks for tapping in, bro. Appreciate you. So, Halftime got that Step Brother soundtrack on repeat, showing love to his boy Will Ferrell.
I don't know how y'all like Will Ferrell. I don't get it.
I mean,
I don't get it.
The only one is the one where he was at the nightclub and they play that music and he's bopping his head. That's the only movie I've ever really watched for him. So,
ever since like I said, when he started with Saturday Night Live,
mm-hmm.
I never thought he was that funny. I didn't like him.
I mean, there's some things that are good. It's like Adam Sandler. There's some things that I like, and there's some things that I don't like. So,
right.
Eddie Murphy. There's some things with Eddie Murphy I like. There's some things that I don't like. So
right.
I get it. I definitely get it. So, we did Miami, Chicago, San Francisco, New Orleans. I think Frisco wins that. Buffalo and the Jets. I think the Buffalo wins that, even though I think it's going to be closer than most people think.
Buffalo's playing who?
Jets.
The Jets?
Jets, yep.
Oh, the Jets always play Buffalo good.
Yeah, I know that. I know.
So, I mean, like, I know everybody don't like the Jets, and I get everybody think the Jets stink. The Jets always come to play. It's like, New England and Buffalo, the Miami, they always play each other tough. Buffalo and the Jets always play each other tough. But I got Buffalo, but they're very close.
Let me see something real quick. Did I close out my pack'ems? I mean my pick'ems.
I didn't do pick'ems yet.
You didn't do pick'ems this year?
Nah, I've been too busy with the wife, and yesterday we had a party, and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're working on shit.
No, I got to double check because I know last time I confused something, and did I submit my pick? Original. Here's my
Cameron Payne's retiring from the Knicks. Cameron Payne, Nick said Cameron Payne is retiring. He's 30. He's good.
Cameron Payne. Waha.
What's up, Bruce? What is good?
Why don't I have any food? All right. Hopefully, before the games kick off, I can get this checked out. Make sure that I'm set there. All right. So, yeah, Cameron Payne's retiring. It isn't returning to the Knicks. Yeah, I know that. They brought in a lot of, what's up, Bruce? A lot of different players. So, especially with the new coach, they feel the Eagles win today. Bruce feels it's 31-14 versus the Chiefs.
That's a good score, Bruce.
We'll see. So, let me see. You said Seattle is at Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh wins that. The Rams are at Tennessee. The Rams win that. Carolina is at Arizona. Cardinals. Denver, Indianapolis. Now, there's going to be a tricky one.
Denver and Indianapolis. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Coach, I like Denver a lot this year.
A lot of people do. A lot of people really like them. The Knicks can't get over it because they're already at the point they're there, especially with the new signings that they just did. So, um, we'll
Kelly
see.
Oubre is not going nowhere. You just got rid of Yabu. You can't get rid of Kelly Oubre and Yabu.
Bruce, I'm a Giants fan, but I don't think the Giants win today against Dallas. And you missed the rant that I went on about this coaching staff. So, um,
I do have the
I don't.
Giants beating the Dallas, but I just hate Dallas so much.
Nick, I'm a New York Liberty fan, so I'm hoping the Liberty can handle Phoenix. Make sure y'all guys tap into WNBA She Got Game with me and my Man Cave. We cover that. We cover the WNBA. So right here on the Hardcore and on the Aboriginal Sports Network, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. So tap in if you want to talk WNBA. So Denver is solid. I have them finished second behind the Chargers, and DJ comes back to reality this week. But you know what? There's several people that have been putting Kansas City third in that division.
I think Kansas City's going to go down this year because I think they went to 3 straight Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
3 straight. They're going to fall down, and they got to build themselves back up. They got to go get younger guys, and they got to,
I get it. It's just I don't know if I still respect them as a champion and going to the as the AFC, what you call it. But hey, look, they lost to the Chargers. I have faith in their coaching staff.
They're going to lose to the Eagles.
Um,
Say, coach.
No, actually, I don't.
Again, coach, don't lie to yourself.
No, I'm not.
You lie to yourself a lot, coach. Don't lie to yourself.
Isaiah Pacheco is coming back to the area, a South Jersey boy, and he's going to show out, and he's going to get 3 touchdowns today.
Pacheco's gonna go. Say, Mama, I got your tickets for the game. I saw I go win, damn it.
No, he's not. He's like, I'm home. My family
got my ass whooped.
Nope. He's like,
got my ass whooped, Mama.
And he's gonna say, Jalen Carter, you want to spit on people? He's gonna put his shoulder right into his chest. Now spit on this, son.
Jalen Carter gonna run right over him. Like he gonna sit there and go, damn, that was a freaking mountain. I tried to hit him, he freaking just fucking went right through me.
Nah, man, nah.
Yeah.
They're a solid team, but the many are aging out. Yeah, you need wide receivers. I think by the time Worthy is back, it will be they will be in a deep hole to climb out. No wide receivers can hurt even the greatest of quarterbacks. That I will agree with. Shout out to Big Pat. He always says this. He said the quarterback position is the most dependent position in football. And it is. You need your offensive line to block for you so you can pass the ball. You need your receivers, tight ends, running backs to catch the ball.
Yep.
You even need your defense, at critical times to stop the opposition from scoring or to get the football so you can. So in football, it's the ultimate team sport. Everyone really needs everyone. That's the truth.
That's why it's 11 on 11. You need all 11 guys to step up and all 11 guys on the offense to step up.
Exactly. Yeah, Bruce, he definitely can. He's one of the top receivers. So, but again, like AK said, you need receivers. Patrick Mahomes needs the receivers. Who said? And
he just lost his tight end because his tight end's got to look for flowers. So there you go. He's going to be too worried about getting married.
Remember, Tom Brady's ex-wife, she said it best. What you expect him to throw the ball and go catch it too?
Yes.
And that this is a woman who's really not.
She don't even know nothing about. You could say she really don't know that much about football. She's not a coach.
Yeah,
she's not making it. She's just a fan and saying, here's the common sense part.
Exactly.
You can't throw the ball and run and go catch it too.
Exactly. This is not the old Bugs Bunny cartoon where he was the pitcher, where he threw the ball and he hit the guy hit the ball and he went running after it and climbed up the building to go catch
Yeah,
the
he throws
baseball.
his glove up in the air,
Yeah,
catches the
yeah.
ball. Yeah, this ain't
This
Bugs
is
Bunny.
not
Yeah.
this ain't a cartoon. So reality is, you need everybody. Bucks or Houston Colts. Who? I think I was getting to that because that's Monday night.
I
Yeah,
got the Bucks.
the Bucks are a sneaky good team, man. They really are. People are sleeping on them. Shout out to Christian Isian,
I
who
got the
plays for
Bucks.
Tempe
Listen, don't ever
and beat the Bengals.
sleep on Mike Evans.
Yeah, yeah. So, that that I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. But real quick before the Sunday night game, Atlanta and Minnesota. I would have taken Atlanta, but their defense is terrible. I don't like their defense. I like their offense, Penix and all the weapons that he has. But
Carolina.
No, Atlanta at Minnesota Sunday
Oh.
night. I think Minnesota, JJ McCarthy did show a little bit of something. It's only going to be a second game, so I get it. But I think their defense is a little bit better. So I'll go with Minnesota, Tampa Bay, and then Las Vegas and the Chargers. That's going to be good.
That's gonna be a good one. I got the
Vegas,
Chargers. Wow.
Vegas is a lot better than a lot of us gave them credit for, myself included. The Chargers are tough. You see what they did against Kansas City. So, but it is in Vegas, so I'm gonna stay there. Atlanta because Ted Bundy is getting fired. Okay, AK. Like I said, they're the two teams that when you look at their defenses, Cincinnati, I give them credit. They won last week, but they have one of the worst defenses. And same thing with Atlanta, man. In front if they're all behind the Giants, though. The Giants have one of the worst defenses, so had to throw that in there. I know I'm hating on my team. I'm hating on my team. So
You're just mad at your team right now, so you're like,
I'm not just
forget
mad
it.
at it. I can't stand the coaching staff. That's what it is. It's
Yep.
more the coaching staff. What team do you feel is the worst? The New York Giants. He said the Dolphins. I say the Giants.
Yes, I think the Dolphins are it. I think the Dolphins are like the worst.
Yeah. Giants, 6 fucking points. You're inside the 5 yards 7 freaking
I
times.
don't think the Dolphins are going to win one game.
The first time you get down there to the 1 yard line for the New York Giants, and you try to have a quarterback do a tackle eligible pass and rolling to his left when he's a right-handed quarterback.
That don't make sense.
Brian
He's a
Dable,
right-handed
good luck.
quarterback. He should be rolling to the right, if anything. Shouldn't be rolling nowhere.
No,
It should be just like,
no.
high formation, fucking just run the ball
Thank you.
jam it down their throat.
Thank you. You're at the
That's
1 yard line.
They don't
Brian
do that
Dable,
no more.
if I had you, Brian Dable, I hold you by your neck and I smack the crap out of you back and forth. That's how much I can't stand that man. He might be a nice guy, don't get me wrong, but as a football coach, man, I mean, you're telling your team we're not tough, we're soft. First time you get down to the 1 yard line and you don't punch somebody in the fucking face, I've ranted enough about that. I don't want it. I don't want to get back on that. Because I'm telling you, halftime, you got to get out of here soon. So no, bro, I'm not going to go on that.
I love it. I love the rants.
Yeah, I know you do, but I'm trying.
It makes me feel like I'm not the only one crazy. Sometimes I feel like I'm crazy.
No,
and I start ranting.
We all have rants. Trust me, I do too. So, did you watch the fight last? Me? No, I didn't watch the fight.
I didn't get to watch the fight either. I was at like a birthday party for a 50-year-old.
I did a doubleheader with college football yesterday from 3:30 to the end of the Notre Dame game, and then after that, I was up recording my football stuff. And I got to finish editing that. I was up till 6 in the morning doing that stuff. So I'm tired. So.
He's like, I'm tired. It's tired, man. I'm tired.
And I still got work to do. So
I'm gonna be tired today. I mean, after this, you got to go do the Phillies and the Eagles.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm going to be working. I'm going to watch the Giants game, but I'm not really going to be invested like a lot of other Giants fans.
They're at 1, right?
Yeah, they're at 1 o'clock. So. But let's get to the question of the day. All right. So, you guys, question of the day. What coping mechanisms do you use to help you deal with difficult and challenging moments in your life? An example, reading, working out, meditation, eat. What do you do when you feel stressed? You're dealing with problems in your life, and we all have them. What do you do? So, you want to go first, Halftime? Or you want me to
I'll go first.
All right, go
I
ahead.
pace back and forth, and my
Mhm.
mind just wanders. Like
Mhm.
I'm like everybody knows Miss Halftime's going through some stuff, and
Mhm.
I'm a big pacer. Like
Mhm.
even if I'm concerned about whatever I'm concerned about, I pace back and forth. Like, and I can't stop. My mind wanders. I just in my head it's just a big ramble, and I just keep on going back and forth
Mhm.
and just pace.
You're good. You're good. Uh, I like it, man. I like it, man. We've all had dogs, man.
That's because Miss Halftime's getting ready to walk in the door, and the dog's a misser. She ain't go far. Crazy mother humpers. Dogs act like the dog. They just like she's been gone for a month.
Yeah, they don't know any better, so. All right, so you pace back and forth.
Yes.
Your mind is wandering all over the place. So I get it, and that's a good one. So and we all have different ones. Nick says he does therapy and venting. Coach Edd, Philly Giants can win as the Cowboys are owned by Jerry Jones. Yeah, but Jerry Jones has the easy one because the team is a mess. I used to think therapy wasn't going to help me, but when my parents got divorced and I lost my job, I couldn't handle it anymore. I get migraines, so I went and still go to this day. Hey, definite respect that. So said when you was going on YouTube and seeing you and Philly and Mitch. Hey, see, that's what I'm talking about.
There
You
you
know,
go.
we all
That's
have.
gonna be the new therapy.
Yeah, there you go. So we're your therapist. So we're gonna bring you, back to, you know, a simple way of life to be relaxed and yeah. Again, it's good. I mean, like for me, it's cooking. Um, sometimes it's eating. Sometimes I'll be honest with you, it's just giving me a good book and closing my doors and reading. And then, thinking about it, I used to get into my playbooks, man, with football. I used to just sit there and go into plays and break it down and, what type of adjustment, what would I do in this situation, so on and so forth. So, it's so relaxing for me. But, reading a good book, like you said, halftime, your mind starts racing, and that's what I use to calm my mind down,
Right.
So I mean, I could pull out books right here underneath me right now. That
Hold on.
here's
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
but
Are we allowed to see this book?
yes, it says the power of positive thinking.
Oh, there you go.
See?
I thought
So,
it was going to
no,
be
no, no, no.
in
I'm
the
not.
joke book. All right.
No, it's not one of those types of books. So.
I thought you were going to pull it out of the notebook. Like, yeah, this is wild, okay?
No, I'm not trying to get us banned because then that would get the channel banned too. So watch it
That's
have
what
time.
I thought it was going on. I was like, wait a minute, here we go.
If I call it therapy, so yeah. Oh no, trust me. Then I'm gonna have Mitch and of course Big Pat and NYG. No, bro, because that would affect your channel. So, what's the coach? What did you think of that Karen? Which Karen are you talking about?
Talking about Dave's talking about the Karen in the base from the Phillies game that took the baseball off the little kid.
I mean, when people do that, even the guy, it's like, yo, really? this is a baseball. I get
It's
it
a
was
baseball. It's
like
a $10 ball.
okay, it was in the pitcher's hand on the field, and somebody hit it towards you, and to get all upset over that stuff, I mean, I've been to baseball games and I've missed out, and it's just like, ah, man, and then you high five the person who got it. I'm not going over to them to take oh, that's my baseball.
Listen, I'm the type of guy. You get the ball, I would give it to the kid. A kid, here, where's the kid at? Here you are. You give it to the kid. Or when they get the potato gun and they shoot like sharks out and all. I'm a big man. This shirt is not for
gonna
a
fit me.
triple X man, a 4X man. It ain't for that. I'm like, somebody want a shirt? Here is a shirt to maybe a woman or a kid, and that's it. And guys were like, if you miss one, the guy goes, "Oh man, look what I got," and I'm like, "Yeah, congratulations. Why don't you give it to the kid?"
Exactly.
Exactly. Because the kids, it'll make his game a lot happier than your grown ass.
You can go up and buy one. Hell, you come on, man. There's so many people out there who, buying. Well, I don't want to encourage somebody to do this, but they make things up. They get stuff, and okay, who's gonna believe you half the time? So I mean, it's like, yo, chill, relax. Bruce, I just showed you the book, The Power of Positive Thinking. Seriously, it'll have you really sitting down and thinking things and so on and so forth, different aspects of life. You know what's so funny? I sent the here, don't you dare. Down right there. I'm in a group chat with, my siblings, my kids. We have, good morning, so on and so forth. And I sent them a message. And I said, peace and blessings, family. Stay safe and filled with love. Humanity and knowledge are powerful. Understand the impact they have on our lives. Understanding the impact they will have on our lives will go a long way into our growth as people living in a chaotic world. We have the strength to overcome any challenges before us if we harness the key elements of our knowledge and humanity. Have faith and trust in the Most High's plan for us. Love you all and have a phenomenally great day. We do stuff like that back and forth, man. So, and that's one of the reasons why I love my family, because, we challenge each other mentally, but we put stuff in there because, you know what? Somebody's having a bad day and it can help them, so, and that's another way of helping cope with the different challenges that are out there in the world. So, like I said, reading, Bruce, you asked, that it's a great book. I do highly recommend it. You can get it off of Amazon if you shop on Amazon, or any bookstore, Barnes and Noble, wherever, do your research, So and that's it. So Nick said there were teenagers laughing at him when he tripped, fell, and dropped his drink. I bought him a drink. Thought, oh wait a minute. So you had a message before that. Sorry. So this happened the other day. I was walking out of a Royals game and saw an older man drop his drink, and his car was very shabby. So I had a feeling it was a lot for him to buy a drink. So I bought him one. Respect.
There you go.
There were teenagers laughing at him when he tripped and fell and dropped his drink. I bought him a drink though and told those teenagers to keep up that behavior and see where that gets you in life. Yeah, you're right, man. But that's also a matter of, sometimes you're influenced by certain people, your upbringing, so on and so forth. So, Coach Edd, I will try to get it and read it. It could help me, and I thank you for telling me about it. You're welcome, man. I mean, look, we're all family. We're here to try and help each other as much as possible. Have a good time, talk sports, and this stuff from two old farts. We're giving you our life perspective. Your life, you have your perspective and you're going to go through things and you may teach us something. I don't live by that old adage, oh, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yes. Look, I'm damn near 60 and, like I said, my kids teach me stuff. So, You know, it's a truly beautiful thing. So, oh, I forgot about that video. But you got anything else before we get ready to get out of here? Because I know you got to
Nah,
get
that was a
ready
good
for the
one.
Phillies.
Nah, that was a good one today.
Yeah,
That was a good. I like that one, Coach. That last one.
yeah. No, I do
Yeah.
too.
Everybody goes through their problems.
Yep.
Like,
Exactly.
I'm going through a lot right now with Mrs. Halftime,
Mm-hmm.
and like Mrs. Halftime goes and says, "Oh, you need somebody to talk to when you're going through this because you can't always have it build up inside you." Because my mind wanders, and when your mind wanders, you can go into a black hole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get real deep and real dark because you're thinking the worst things are going to happen.
Yeah.
And me, I never go to nobody. I got this. So my thing is pacing back and forth. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, but everybody does it different.
Exactly.
You can have a death in the family. You can anything, and how do you deal with it? And yeah, kind of sucks that I just deal with it the way I deal with it. But I'm not I don't go to people for nothing.
Well,
You know what I mean? I'm not that big of a like. I know I talk a lot here, but I'm not like that big of a. I don't reach out. You know what I mean?
Well, you always know that you do have people there. You know.
I know it,
Nick,
but it's like I'm the guy you want to put something on my shoulders, I'll carry you through it.
Bro, you trust me.
You know what I mean? That's the guy I am. Yo, whatever problem you're going through, you want to throw your problems on me? I can handle it. I mean, give it to me. You can put it on this big back. But I don't like throwing my issues. Just like even as I call it rambling, just like me rambling shit out of my head. And you're like, then again, I don't want somebody to go, yo, that dude's crazy. You know?
Exactly.
He thinks. So that's how I am.
No, I feel you, bro. I mean, as a single parent and raising 3 kids, I get it. You want to depend on yourself. You depend on yourself and don't want to. Don't want to put it on everyone else.
I'm not saying it's the right way to go. So if anybody's trying to follow my way, it ain't the right way.
No, I got you. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. I know a lot of you guys want to sit back and watch football games. Halftime has to get ready for the Phillies game. I got stuff I gotta finish doing.
Phillies.
This
is gonna be a long one.
We'll be back.
I never streamed this much. Today's probably gonna be the longest stream I've done.
Okay.
I stream with you, and I'm gonna stream the Phillies. Then I'm gonna stream the Eagles. Yeah. I'm like, this is gonna be a little bit long for me.
Yeah, it is definitely so. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to thank everyone for being here. Nick, Bruce, AK, Victor,
appreciate that, Nick.
What am I forgetting? Chad. Iman Perry. I know Leaf was in here. It's the Philly thing. Mrs. Halftime. Keep fighting the fight. Lou, appreciate you all, for always being here and rocking with us. We'll be back next week. Always know that we're here for you. So, Halftime, you got me, Mitt, and Coach anytime. That's true. So, but we're going to go ahead and get out of here. You all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week, y'all. Peace.
Peace.